Now, what is the deal with Lady Gaga? I mean, is she hot or is she kind of super ugly? Is she a transvestite? I don't understand this. And what's the deal with the star? You know what else I don't get? Corn nuts. What the hell is that crap? Is it corn? Is it a nut? Or is it some genetically engineered tool created to make your breath smell like ass as soon as you consume it? I'd rather toss that fat guy from the show Lost salad than eat a corn nut. I just threw up in my mouth. I've got a joke for you guys. What's the difference between Lindsay Lohan and a bowling ball? You can only fit 3 fingers in a bowling ball. Because, whatever. That's right, I'm back, bitches. And apparently jokes like that and her Sicko fans are holding Lohan back from landing juicy acting roles, according to an Us Weekly report. It isn't the lack of showing up on set, coke binges, horrible movie choices, or her love of finger-banging Samantha Ronson that's holding her back, not to mention her massive lack of talent. Lindsay wants us to know that she has dreams, saying, I want to live the dream that I've worked so hard for since I was 4 years old. I'd like to have my own charity, do work overseas, be in Oscar-nominated films, write movies, produce movie shows, videos, design clothes, blah blah blah, music, write books, whatever. Well, I'd like to ride on a unicorn with Johnny Depp's sucking face, all while the cast of The Hills is dropped one by one into a live volcano. But we need to start dealing with reality here, Lindsay. There are only 3 outcomes for your life: drug overdose, porn, or a VH1 reality show where they try and get you back onto some cock. If we're lucky, we'll get to see all 3 when you go out in a blaze of glory. Third world children, wipe the rice off your lip and swat the flies away from your faces because Madonna and Angelina are both on the baby hunt. Madonna has been on safari for a baby in Malawi, and Angelina is running around the slums of India, which I guess when you think about it means the entire country. Now, this is better than the whole golden ticket thing in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. In the end, you don't get a chocolate factory, but you get to live the life of luxury while being raised by a nanny, except for the occasion when your new mom needs to trot around for the press, or she's wearing a dark dress and she needs a cute little accessory. Who wouldn't want that? Hey, did you guys hear about this? Demi Moore saved someone's life via Twitter. But wait a second. If you're making death threats on Twitter, doesn't that mean you already don't have a life? What's the point, right? I mean, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Hey, speaking of people talking and nobody caring, Heidi Montag released a new single. Helen Keller promptly signed, "Thankfully, I will never have to hear that shit." Wow. I just sunk to a new low, a Helen Keller reference. But since I'm already here, how did Helen Keller burn her fingers? She tried to read a waffle iron. Oh. Fuck the deaf and the blind, they're not our core demographic anyway. Miss Universe recently toured Guantanamo Bay and wrote a ringing endorsement about her trip, saying, "I didn't want to leave. It was such a relaxing place, so calm and beautiful." Huh. I guess she wasn't in the waterboarding suite and didn't get the hook your genitals up to a battery spa treatment. Her visiting Guantanamo Bay is the equivalent of Doris Day touring a concentration camp after World War II and saying that she had a great stay because she lost a little weight because of the nutrition regimen there. Nazis, Helen Keller, Twitter, and finger banging. Pop Crunch is back. And that was another episode of the Pop Crunch Show. Make sure you subscribe to the show and check out popcrunch.com for all the latest in celebrity gossip news and videos. But wait a second. If you're making a death threat on Twitter, doesn't that mean you... I just threw up in my mouth.